So we're a different beast now. There aren't clubs bigger than us, but there are clubs that have more means than us. And yet, if you look at the Brighton model, it is proof that if you recruit well, if you identify talent well, you recruit well, and you develop well, you can absolutely punch above your weight in this division. And we saw it under Klopp. We saw how good we were under Klopp because our recruitment was so good for so long. And we went away from that model for a couple of years and we didn't have the same type of success. And now we're back to that type of model. And we just won a league title. Now, we didn't win a league title because of any new recruitment, but we won it because of the players that were recruited the first time around. Mo, Virgil, Ali. Obviously, Alexis came in the interim, but he was a player we'd been after a long time. And again, also a player we signed from Brighton, which is a sign of smart recruitment. Konate was signed under in the first Edwards term as well. So if you recruit well, if you develop well, you can overcome all of it. You can overcome the state-owned machine. You just have to be willing to put the money in to allow that recruitment team to do what they need to do. You don't have to completely bankroll them, but you do have to allow flexibility. And hopefully that's going to happen this summer. We know that Frimpong is in, or almost in. He had his medical over the weekend. A little bit surprised that he's the one we've gone for. Conor Bradley also signed a new contract, and I did note in the Paul Joyce piece about the contract, it said that Bradley is going to be the first choice next year. Now, look, it's May, so things will change by August. But if Conor Bradley is the first choice, if that's the view they've taken, then Frimpong is being brought in as a squad player to cover Mo and to cover Bradley. It may be even that he's seen more as an attacking player, but someone that we can put it right back if we're chasing a game or if Bradley's injured or whatever. Today, we know that the Kerkez deal seems to be getting closer. I don't like the idea of Kerkez and Bradley. I don't like the idea of Kerkez and Frimpong because neither of them are particularly good pairings defensively. There's not one good defender between the three of them. What you do have, though, is you've got aggressive players. You've got dynamic players. And Andy Robertson, when he arrived at Liverpool, was not a good defender. But he was aggressive and he was dynamic. And Jurgen and his staff were able to harness that and make him not just, a good defender, but a very good defender for quite a long time. Now, obviously, it's a different coaching staff now, but the hope will be that Arne and his team can harness the aggression between those three, the dynamism between those three, and coach them to defend. They are all a little bit like a dog chasing a car, but, I think they'll be able to improve on that end. They're all young, especially Kerkez and Bradley, who are 21 each. I think they're both 21. Kerkez is younger than Bradley, which, considering how much football Kerkez has played and how long he's been around, is a bit strange that he's still only 21, but it shows how early he started. I really do like Kerkez as a player. He wouldn't have been my pick at left back, but, Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes know more than me. I do like him. I've liked him for years. He was in a transfer committee pod when he was at Alkmaar as one we could sign as a backup and replacement for Robbo. So I do like him, and I have for a long time. 45 million is excessive, though, for a 30 million pound footballer. But his age, his potential, the current market, the fact that it's Premier League to Premier League, maybe it is what it is. Maybe you just have to eat it a little bit. When people say that, well, it's not your money, that's the dumbest thing going. Like, that is the dumbest thing going. When people say, oh, why do you care what your team spends on a player? It's because it affects the next player as well. Like, it limits what you can do. Now, with Frimpong, we've obviously gotten him a bit below market value. I would have said he's a 35 to 40 million player, and we're getting him at 30. So this one balances that a little bit, and then if there's another one down the line, you could argue that Mamardashvili coming in, we've gotten him under value as well. And that's the thing, like, people are forgetting about that. He's another one joining this summer. The season's not even over. We've got one lad done, one lad almost done, and it sounds like Kerkez will be done very quickly. So that'll be 3 lads in before June rolls around. That's very impressive work. We've got a lot of sales to make, we know that. And there's other things that we need to do, and we know that. We know we need a striker. We know we need a 6. And by the sounds of it, they're very keen to bring in a creative left-wing 10 hybrid type. Now, I've seen some bad takes, but nothing's worse than, oh, we shouldn't buy Wirtz, we should buy Kerkez. Like, firstly, read a book, then watch a game. Kerkez that you see in comps is not the player you see in games. He just drifts through games, doesn't impact them for long, long stretches. And then, he's a moments player, so he'll have something that looks impressive. But ultimately, we're not looking for moments players at this club because they're passengers. Like, Rayan Kerkez is a passenger. The rest of the team is carrying him. Secondly, he doesn't play off the left. Plays off the right. We need someone that can play off the left. So Xavi Simons, he fits the idea, but we can do a lot better. Xavi Simons is a good player. That's all he is. He's a good player. He's not a great player. He's not an £80 million player. He's a 45 to 50 million pound player. And you'd hope we don't do something silly like that. Rodrigo could play that role. He's an option. Morgan Rogers could play that role. He might be an option. Ibera Eze could play that role. He's been an option for us in the past. I don't know now. He's 27. So he's 27 in June. Would we make that move? I don't know. But he's outstanding. Like, you definitely take Eze. Morgan Gibbs-White, definitely take him. He's had an unbelievably good season. He is 100% in the team of the year. Him and Alexis, and then one of Tonali, Caicedo. Yuri Tielemans I'd see an argument for, but I like midfields that actually could work. Caicedo, Tonali. Gamerish has also had a great season. Morgan Gibbs-White is 25. He would fit timeline-wise. He would fit age profile-wise. He's a hell of a footballer. He's had an unreal season. Absolutely unreal season. Now, there is talk that he might go to City as the KDB replacement. But if it's them who gets Florian Wirtz, then surely Gibbs-White becomes available to somebody else, and that somebody else could be us. Like, these are much better players than Xavi Simons. Sure, they might not have the 2-minute comp, but they're better players. They influence games more. They turn up more in big games. They've also got more physicality to their nature, which is important.
Reds, it's Jack here, and that was a clip from one of Anfield Index's audio podcasts. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you do like, share and subscribe to keep up to date on all things LFC. We record around 100 audio podcasts every month with our shows featuring match-going fans, top journalists, professional analysts, and even Liverpool legends along the way, with the Great Dane himself, Jan Molby, joining us every single week. If you want to listen to all our podcasts for free, head over to anfieldindex.com/podcasts. Our audio shows are available wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Anfield Index. Or if you prefer to listen to all our podcasts in full and without any ads, why not head over to AI Pro today to check it out now at AnfieldIndexPro.com. If you want to get involved in the great growing community of Liverpool fans, check out the Anfield Index Discord. The link is in the description. Do get involved with that from Reds around every corner of the globe. For now, Reds, hope you enjoyed this video.